everyone, it's Kelly from Kelly's Bead Boutique. So today I'm going to show you how to take our simple beading chain, add a few embellishments and beads, and make a really on-trend necklace. These tiny little necklaces are super hot right now, so come and join me. So today I'm going to show you how to use some of our beading chain. I recently made a video using this and everyone loved it. So now I'm going to show you how to embellish it just a little bit more and create another trendy style of a necklace. So I have about 16 inches of our antique silver beading chain. I have one of Tiercast's new lovely pendants. This one has a lotus on one side and it has another, I don't know, sort of design on the other side. So it's kind of nice because this is actually a reversible necklace. You can wear it either way. I have some 6/0 seed beads and a few little O beads. And the nice thing about this chain is you can get just about any bead with a hole that's just slightly larger than the chain over top of it. I also have some Tiercast little nugget beads, lobster clasp, a closed jump ring, 2 open jump rings, and then I have these little tiny crimps that we're going to use on the end to complete the chain. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my little pendant and pop it in the middle there. Now, when I'm using this chain, I wouldn't put anything too particularly heavy on top of it. I would keep it fairly lightweight, and that's why I've chosen what I have on this one. Okay, so I'm just going to take 3 of our 6/0 seed beads, and these are my Yukis, so they're fairly consistent in size, and this is a gorgeous Picasso finish, which I really love. I'm going to take one of our little nuggets, and they just fit, so they take a little bit to get on there. And I'm going to put 3 of these metallic O beads, and they're sort of the same. They just fit on there, but they give a really nice sort of look to it, a little different texture. If you have long nails, good luck trying to get these on. All right, and one more nugget, and then 3 more of our little Mayuki 6/0 seed beads. So that's my little pattern. So I'm just going to repeat that on the other side, and then I'm going to come back and show you how to finish off this necklace. Okay, so now you can see that I've got my little pattern on there, and it's really a cute little necklace. And like I said, you could wear it this way one day, or you can turn it around and you can wear it with the lotus part on the other side. So it's really up to you, but I just think it's kind of a sweet little necklace. Okay, so now we have our little fold over crimps, and these are the perfect way to end these. So I'm just going to place my chain inside there. And I think I used glue on the last one. You can use glue if you want, or else you can just kind of hold it like I did, or I am doing, I should say. And I'm going to just take my chain nose pliers and I'm going to go on the top and I'm going to sort of squish it together. Now, if you remember, if you watched the other one, you want to make sure that you're not squishing it completely flat, and I'll sort of demo with my hands in a second. So what I'm doing is I'm just squishing the very top pieces of that. And then I'm going to come on top and I'm going to push down. And sometimes you have to just sort of get that in the right position to be able to push down. But once I push down on that, it completely encloses that in there, and it's not going to go anywhere. So you want to make sure you're not squishing your chain. Yeah, see, I'm pulling pretty hard on there and it's not going anywhere. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my chain and I'm putting it down inside that, and it becomes so it's like a straight up and down. And then I'm just squishing on the very top so that it becomes a little bit like a tent like that. And then I'm coming right on the very top of the tent. So you need to have the tent even. If it was like this, it makes it really hard to push down. So you want to make sure that they're fairly even, and that's what I was doing, kind of manipulating around. And then when you push down on the tent, what it does is it sort of folds them over like that, and then you can push it right down. So I'll show you again. The first time you do it, you can kind of, you know, it can be a little hard, but once you get it figured out, it's not too bad. So I'm just sort of balancing it in there with my thumb. Now I'm coming in just on the top. It looks like I'm taking the whole thing, but I'm just taking the very top and squishing it. And I know it might be a little bit hard to see. Once you get it first started there, that's a whole lot, whoops, and it popped right out. But maybe you can see there now. I don't have the whole thing squished, just the top. So it's not until I get it flattened down that it becomes a secure piece. So I need to squish this top just a little bit more. Get it nice and tight. There we go. And now I should be able to press on the top of the little tent. And sometimes it'll try to get away from you, so you just kind of have to boss it around. It's just metal, so you can be the boss of the metal. So just make sure that your chain's fully in there. And now I can see it's going to be in the right place, and give it a good squish. And there we go. You'll know when you've got it in the right place because it'll just sort of start to do what you want it to do. And see, now when I pull, it's not coming out of there at all. So I just go back and forth. I'm not squishing on that chain. I don't want to damage the chain. I'm just squishing back and forth on that little sort of tent thing there. So now I'm going to open up my jump ring. You want to make sure you open it this way. And I'm going to add my lobster clasp. And then you always want to do up your jump rings nice and snug. I jiggle them back and forth until they're nice and closed. And then I have another small jump ring here. And what I also have is a closed jump ring. I think it's really important to have your jewelry finished off as nicely as you can. And by having a closed jump ring, it gives something for the lobster clasp to go into, but it won't pop out. So now you can just close that up nice and easily, and there you go. So there's our super trendy little necklace made with our beading chain. I love this chain, it's so versatile. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give me a like, give me a thumbs up, make sure to leave a comment. I love to hear from everybody, and I always get back to everyone that leaves me a comment. And please make sure to subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching.